everybody. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Doc Loyal Talks Comics. Today is our weekly initial assessment video. Well, I say weekly, but sometimes I don't pick up a new #1 book, and this week was a little bit light, so I was able to find Cul de Sac issue 1 by Mike Carey and Jonathan Wayshak from Bad Idea Comics. Now, the story behind this is there's a group of kids that are going off to camp. I like that artwork. It's very much like watercolor and scratchy, but it gets the point across. So they're going to camp, and you're not really sure why they're going to camp other than it's just a regular summer camp. Nothing really different is said. But when they get to the summer camp, the surprise is that the children's parents are vampires, also known as necrotil. And these necrotil are trying to raise up the next generation of necrotil because they're the only type of vampire that can breed. So her point to go take these kids into the woods wasn't to toughen them up, teach them skills like that, but instead to teach them life skills about eating bunny rabbits and taking it in small steps from the rabbit to a human to becoming a full necrotil as they age, so that they could get a grasp of their powers now while they're young. And then once they are needed, then it won't be a problem for them to protect themselves. The problem with this whole thing is, one, she holds up this rabbit like she's Elmer Fudd trying to take Bugs Bunny out, scares all the kids. And the second problem that I can see here is that we have a group of hunters who are trying to hunt these necrotil down. And they're pretty much, they're much more X-Force and less, who was it in the Dracula? Jonathan Harker. So they're much more X-Force like that. So they're pretty bad dudes and ladies. And they're taking out the parents. So now you've got the parents being knocked off one by one as they are trying to say, hey, my wife's got these kids off. They're learning. They're going to be the next generation. We're raising, the next set of necrotil. So let's be excited. Well, they send the mom off because she freaked all the kids out. So they said, just leave and come back and pick us up tomorrow. Meanwhile, all of the adult necrotil are getting taken out by this group of people. Well, they go against one of the kids comes up against one of the adults and says, "Why are you doing this? Why did you do this?" And he said, "It's my job." And she said, "Your job is killing innocent people?" And he says, "Your parents weren't people." So then she proceeds to say, "F you," and uses her necrotil power. Instead of absorbing his lifespan, she was able to shoot it out almost like a kinetic blast and disintegrates the guy. Meanwhile, I think it's Sam is the little girl's name, and she gets a new voicemail from her mom. Or no, I'm sorry, Gail is her name. And she says, they found us, Maury found us, you've got to go gallant, take your sister and go. And at the end, you get somebody named Miss Jagger. I'm assuming it's not Mick's wife. But she's kind of like something is killing the children-esque heroine. I dig, the more I look at this, the cooler the artwork gets. At first, the scratchiness really turned me off. But now that I'm seeing it and really delving deep into it, I'm liking the cross-hatching. I'm liking the detail. It's a lot more detailed than what you would first think. Plus, I like how it's printed on newsprint paper, so it's not nearly as lightweight so much as a modern comic. But this gets the thumbs up for me for initial assessment. This is something that I think you guys, if you like vampires, if you like action, if you like coming-of-age stories mixed in with both of those, then you've got this group of kids who's going to fight back against the killers, the predators, if you will, of the vampires. It looks like, it writes like something that maybe Scotty Young would have written, not drawn, but he would have written it. Or maybe Jeff Lemire wrote it and Scotty Young drew it. But this artwork by Jonathan Wayshak is excellent. Mike Carey has proven himself over and over with Lucifer and X-Men and multiple other titles over the years. So again, I cannot recommend this enough. I forgot to say what my book of the week was. This is actually my book of the week. So if you get a chance, go grab this, read it, preferably in a dark room with maybe some candles for candlelight. Unless you're old like me and you have the bifocals, then you need all the light that you can get. But I recommend you guys go check this book out. I absolutely loved it. Thank you for joining me on Initial Assessment. If you like this new setup, if you like this new me, then feel free to like and subscribe to the channel. We need to grow this thing so that we can talk about new comics, old comics, great comics, terrible comics, and everything in between. Thanks for watching, guys. Have a wonderful, wonderful day, and I'll catch you in the next video.